It's August and we're still planting. We're going to plant some direct sow seeds today. I'm going to start in this paddock with my okra, and just keep in mind okra does not like sweet potatoes and it does not like eggplant. So this paddock I'm going to make sure does not have either of those two things in it. I will be companion planting it with some more of the beans, the purple-hulled pink-eyed peas that I've been planting in July. I'm also going to continue planting them in August so that I have succession harvesting going on. We have 3 varieties of okra that we're going to be planting. It's a red burgundy, Clemson spineless, and an emerald. So we'll be planting those 3 kinds. I'm going to plant them in little groups along with some beans. All of our seeds we purchased from the Survival Garden Seeds. I'll put a link down in the description. Make sure that you check that out, and let's get planting. All right, I just got to clear out this mulch. Now I'm going to dig little holes because I want to put in some of this potting mix that I have mixed up. Doing it this way, it's almost like I'm starting the seeds in little pots and then putting them in the ground later, but this way I can just do it all at once and I don't have to replant them, just let them do their thing. There are a few things that I will plant in pots and then replant later. We're going to be doing some of that today as well, but okra is one that is definitely going to be fine to plant direct sow in the ground. So I just want to put one of each of these in this little grouping. Well, those are interesting. I don't know that I've ever seen okra seeds before. All right, and then I'm just going to take just a little bit of this mulch and put it over the top just to keep the soil from drying out too quickly. And those will push right up in through there without a problem. All right, it's very hot out here, but we did get all of our okra and some more of the pink-eyed purple-hulled beans planted. I've got, in this whole paddock here, I kind of just planted little patches of it. Got one here, we get 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then I pooped out, so we got 6 big patches, or 6 little patches in this big paddock. But it is a succession planting thing. I'm also planting, like I said, the pink-eye purple-hulled peas because they are, I'm harvesting those. Those I started in June, planting them around, and I've been harvesting them from different areas, but I planted them all over. Oh, there's some right there. Right under the loquat tree, I've got a plant, and these are ready to harvest already. So most of them I'm letting dry completely, so that they're going to be a dried bean that we will just store that way and use. But you can pick them when they're green as well and just hull them and eat them. It's so much easier to store the dried ones, so I'm just collecting them dried. In September, we should be able to start harvesting some of our okra. We're also going to be planting some seeds in pots in August here that are going to be ready to plant in the ground in September. Getting things planned ahead and prepared for the next month is also part of the whole process. The next thing that we're going to plant is eggplant. I've prepared an area and I'm going to just direct sow these as well. But like I said before, this eggplant does not like okra, and okra doesn't like eggplant. We're definitely doing those in separate paddocks. So I will be spreading eggplant around in different paddocks where I have not planted the okra. I've got 4 varieties of eggplant that I'm going to be putting in the ground today. This one is Rosa Bianca. I have long purple, Casper, which is one that I've never seen before, and then Black Beauty. which is pretty much the standard eggplant that you see often. So I'm gonna get those in the ground and then move to the next paddock and just keep planting until I've got a bunch of spots all planted with eggplant. Plant. Cut. All right, I'm gonna put Rosa Bianca in this particular patch. So I'm just gonna kind of do one little row right down the middle. And these seeds are smaller, so I'm just gonna put several of them in this row and then get them covered up. I'm not watering anything in today. We've been getting so much rain. I'm just gonna let Mother Nature kind of do her thing, and these things will start to germinate when they are ready. So cover that up, put a little mulch over the top just to help keep the soil moist. And then we can move on to the next area. Just like that. I am still using my broke ass kneeling pad, but it is my favorite. I need to get another one. But this, like I showed in a different video, is one of my top 5 favorite tools. So it's a game changer. I can get up and down without killing myself. Okay, all of the eggplant is now seeded in the ground. I planted in several different areas in this paddock and then in some areas behind me as well. So that is all ready to go. All we need is a little bit of rain, and in about 7 to 14 days, we should see that coming up. Looking forward to that. I haven't really grown a lot of eggplant in the past. Have you grown eggplant? If you have, I'd be really interested in hearing some recipes for ways to use it. Leave your comments below with recipes and what's your favorite cultivar. I bought my seeds from So Right Seeds. I will leave links for all of the seeds down in the description. Now to get some seeds into pots for the things that we're going to be planting in the ground later, either late August or early September. Some of the seeds we're going to be doing today are holy basil. We're going to be planting some comfrey. So we're going to be doing 2 different kinds of chive, a regular chive and a garlic chive. And we're going to be planting some broccoli. We're going to get these in pots first so they can grow strong, and then we will plant them in the ground in September. All right, we've got everything planted in our pots and we are ready to go. Just need to wait for them to germinate. And hopefully that'll be happening in the next 7 to 14 days. That's what I'm planting in August. We've got everything ready to go, either in the ground or in pots. If you've watched the video up to this point, I do have a bonus for you, and I'm going to show you that in just a moment. But thanks for watching. I hope you learned something, and let's grow together. Here's the bonus, my secret sauce. I mixed up the seed starter that I wanted, but the thing that I add that really helps is my insect frass. I put about 3 scoops in this size of a container and just mix it in really well. The insect frass is going to help the plants grow stronger because they're going to think that they're being attacked by insects. And so they're going to do everything they can to defend themselves. So that's how the insect frass works. This insect frass that we got was from a friend of ours. She got it from a cricket farm that unfortunately is no longer in business. Do you guys use insect frass? Where do you get it from?